Hey, good evening, everybody. Thanks for joining us here tonight on 20 Sides to Every Story. Brand new campaign for you. This is officially our session one for the newest of the Wizards of the Coast 5e adventure modules. We're going to be playing Planescape, Turn of Fortune's Wheel. So this is something, if you did the pre-order of the adventure and the whole Planescape bundle, you got early access to all of that on D&D Beyond. So if if you got signed up for that, check your D&D Beyond. You probably already have and are wading through all of the updated content for Planescape. I think they must be sending out the box sets. I just got my notification about them shipping that out. So yeah, that's pretty exciting. I'm looking forward to seeing the stuff in print. It's one thing to look it up online, but it's just so much nicer paging through the new stuff. Or at least that's how I roll. I like having the physical product. So if this is your first time, good to see everybody. I see Sundance Kid is there, Chris is there. I think I saw Max and Percy is in there. Thanks for joining us. If you're familiar with us, you already know kind of what we're all about. But if this is your first time checking us out, we would invite you to come join us in our Discord server. We do a lot of the recruiting for games such as this directly from that community, and so it's a great place to connect with us, not just about our hobby and D&D and tabletop games, but we also do a lot of things related to video games. And Baldur's Gate 3 just came out not so long ago. People are kind of grouping up and playing that together, so we kind of do it all. We'd invite you to come and join that and come hang out with us. We often have people hanging out in our voice channels, just hanging out, watching shows, watching wrestling. It's just kind of a laid back place to be, so we'd love to have you. We also run a community campaign where we invite people that like hanging out with us and watching us play games. Why don't we invite you to come and actually play a game with us? So our community campaign, it's kind of like organized play a little bit, I would say. You get to create a character. We've got a number of DMs that are creating sessions, creating games that you can take your character from one game session and take them into another person's game. So we are doing a lot of stuff related to Planescape right now. So I know Casey has been taking characters to the domains of Dread. I had an adventure recently where people were climbing around on Yggdrasil, the world ash, and yeah, so that's a lot of fun. We would invite you to come check that out. Just jump into the Discord and let us know you're looking for a game, and we'll hook you up with the details how to get in on that. So, and we got Sundance Kid is saying if you're on the fence, hit that Discord invite. It's a really great group of people. They were on a giant tree. That's right. That was a great memorable session, I think. So anyway, we are going to be starting the session here, and if you caught the session 0 last week, you saw the character creation come about. These 5 characters do not know each other, and so we're just about to have the camera kind of pan over a pretty grotesque and uninviting kind of scene and environment that you are all going to wake up. Some of you may remember that your characters had just died, or maybe some of your characters don't really recall, or they're going to be piecing together what just happened to them. But you're all starting to wake up, and you're waking up on a metal examination table in a very dim, windowless stone chamber. The air is cold. You got goosebumps. It's stale. There's this smell on the air. It's almost kind of like a chemical, acrid formaldehyde kind of smell. It's emanating as you look, you're kind of maybe trying to get your bearings or sense out like where the heck are you, and you can just see this table that has all these different kind of clouded flasks and bottles and vials of really kind of disgustingly colored liquids floating about, jars, and all around you on the floor, and maybe even on like the operating table, the slab that you're on. There's just stains that you can't ascertain exactly where did they come from. Some of them visibly blood, that very dark, dried crimson kind of stains. And in the background, in the distance, you can kind of hear this harrowing sound of like these low moans and pained sounds. And as if that wasn't bad enough, there's sort of an uncanny kind of thing that is happening. As you're looking up, you can see there's like an object that's kind of bobbing and floating about near you. And I think we will say that it's just over Cerebella's table. There's this like skull that's like floating around and like kind of looking right straight down at you with these slate gray eyes that remain in its socket. So it has eyeballs, which makes it even more kind of unnerving. It's not just a skull. It's a skull that somehow has like little eyeballs that are floating around in its sockets. And he seems to notice that you're awaking. And he says, "Hey, Chief. Hey, you awake there?"
My goodness. Oh my goodness. What are you? What are you?
Hey, I'm just because I don't got no body, don't mean I'm not a person too. My name's Mort.
Oh, this can't be happening. This has got to be a dream.
Yeah, you're telling me. Yeah, you should be dead.
I think I am. I think I'm dead.
Nah,
and this is hell.
No.
I'm going to close my eyes and this will all go away. Go away.
I'm still here. Can you hear me? Are you awake? Hey, Chief.
No, I don't hear you.
And the skull's kind of looking about the rest of you. Oh, hey. Not just you. Hey. Are you all awake?
It would appear at this junction I am.
Oh, man.
5 more minutes.
Take all the time you need.
Where am I? Who are you?
Name's Mort.
Okay, Mort. Who are you?
Okay, you want to get to know me? You want a deeper level kind of thing here? Okay. Well, died too young. Real hit with the ladies. I spent some time in the hells, you know. Hey, you think this is bad? Could be worse. Been worse places than this. It's not too bad.
You're dead. You're dead.
Well, that's pretty normal. You're the strange one here. You're alive, so.
Of course I'm alive. Why wouldn't I be alive?
Well, it's not really in the plus category, if you know what I'm saying around here.
Where's around here? Where are we? Where is? How did I? What is? That I think is just gonna faint.
Hey, no, take a breath there.
He's gonna. I'm fainting. Goodbye.
Oh. If you fleshies, you get all huffy and get worked up, and this happens.
Well, from what I recall, I wasn't sleeping on a bed, so this is definitely a different experience. What are you?
What am I? I'm just some guy, you know, just floating about. You're not really the one I'm looking for, so you know.
Is it one of them? And he'll gesture to someone else who's sitting on the bed next to him. Oh, not them. They fainted.
No, no,
How about
no.
that fella? Is that him?
No, he's not. Not here
Clack's
yet.
gonna sit up really quick, be like, wait. This is not where I fell asleep. Definitely not. Wait, did I fall asleep? I think I fell asleep. It kind of smells like feet. That feels familiar.
There's a lot of feet down here. Yeah, it could be feet that's just smelling. I don't really know myself. I don't have the proper, you know, equipment for that. But yeah, you guys are in the mortuary here. And on a bigger scale, you know, that's not really helpful. You're in Sigil, City of Doors. So
Kind of like as he finishes that, and he said that we're in the mortuary, and he goes to like check to see if he's alive, but then he sees his hand and he just screams. It's like
what
just like, this is not my hand.
well, sure it is.
No,
No,
it's not.
Your right hand's connected to that bone part. Your bone part's connected to that elbow part.
Wait.
It's your hand.
Headphones?
So Baz is waking up because of the singing.
Oh, hey, Chief, you're awake again. We can keep going like this all day. We should go to wake up.
Wait,
Clacks.
you mentioned.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I
Go ahead.
was just gonna say he's having a mild panic attack in the corner. That's it.
Well, this would be the first time I was mistaken in the morgue, and he'll start rubbing his face and realizing his face is a little different than when he left it. It's like, oh, that's sorry, I'm getting distracted. What country are we in? Sigil, you said?
Yeah, that's right. City of Doors, the cage. Take your pick, there, guy.
What nation?
You know, there's not really a nation kind of thing. It's you're a prime. Guess you haven't been here before. You know, they wheeled you in here, and I guess you don't really know where you're at, fella.
Well, if I was wheeled in here, I probably was for a good cause, I assume. I appreciate the help. And he's checking his arms and stuff and noticing that it's a lot healthier than the last he checked it.
So you all, know each other or nothing?
No.
I'll
Why
open
am
one
I missing
eye.
my arms?
I'm gonna look around because I'm hearing these comments. So I'll open one eye and look around at the rest of you. Oh no, I don't think I've seen any of you before. Never before.
No, yeah, you're
Got a
all
frog
new.
in my throat. I don't understand where that's coming from. So weird.
You brought a frog in here?
I don't know. I'm just not used to hearing that voice. Can't seem to shake it.
Yeah. You don't remember nothing? How it
Well,
happened?
I mean, maybe that's it. Maybe this is a fever dream because I was chasing that storm and there was all this lightning, and this is what happens when you get struck. I think it's all a dream, and I'll wake up and be back in Nebraska.
What the fuck's in Nebraska?
I'll have you know, I was Miss Corn Queen, and that is one thing we have a lot of in Nebraska.
Oh, so you're royalty.
You could say that. Yeah.
Huh.
Where I'm from.
The great country of Nebraska.
Oh, are you from like out of the states?
Well, I know
It's a
there's some states across the sea from where I'm from, but no, I
well,
don't
you
know what
don't
you're
sound
referring to.
like you're European. Are you from Asia? Or oh, maybe you're from one of those fancy like African countries.
Yeah,
Not
Nebraska. I think I heard of that. That's one of the layers of hell I didn't visit.
Oh, now that's not very nice of you. I'm not criticizing the fact that you don't have any body or um I how are you floating? That's just so disturbing.
Hey, you get used to it, you know? You do what you gotta do.
Mm, yeah, it's a dream. I'll roll with it. Just a dream.
Oh, that's why I float, you know? I got tired of the rolling thing. It wasn't working out for me. So, you know, I gotta tell you guys, like, this is really pretty unusual here. Having 5 of you fleshies waking up and talking, and, you know, I don't think the deaders are gonna like that too much.
So we're in hell,
Oh,
right?
oh no, no, no.
He's finally kind of just looking at his hands and like just like crying. This is hell,
Oh,
right?
Chief, don't. No, it's not so bad. It's not hell.
Why not?
What do you mean? What are you, nuts? You don't want to be in hell. It's terrible. No, this is
Well,
just
what-
this is like a temporary holding facility for the dead, you know. You know, from the debtor's perspective, it's kind of like heaven a little bit, you know. They think, you know, death is like kind of the final stage a bit. Your final form, and I don't think they're going to like it too much. We're kind of reversing the process a bit.
Who's this now?
The dustmen, I guess the heralds of dust, the dusters. They're the ones that brought you in here. And that guy, and then he like points, and you just see there's actually like a body. It's just like, what should it be? We'll just say it's a human, I suppose. Like just pale, like no warmth in their, like they're truly dead when they're laid out on one of these tables, and you can see there's like some kind of bad like gash or head injury that they sustained, and you can kind of piece together, you know, they were through some kind of accident, and he's like, you know, that should be you. That's what you're supposed to be looking like, and guys, you got talking, and not that the dead don't talk. I guess that's not a good. Oh no, I'm just saying. You might want to skedaddle.
All right, wait. So they're dead, and you're dead, and I'm alive,
Well,
and
they're not all dead. If we're referring to the heralds of dust, you know, a lot of them wish to be dead, but you know, you gotta wait for your time. It's a process. Dying is a process. You know, that's what they think, and they take care of the dead. They take care of them, make sure that they're ready to go wherever they need to go. It sounds like, hey, bud, you thinking that probably hell is where you're going, huh? You know, you could talk to somebody maybe about that.
No. It's a trick. This has to be hell. It is hell.
I'm telling
You're
you.
toying with us.
are you dead?
Yes, I really wish to be.
Wow, that's pretty deep.
Were you in the storm too? Did you get caught up in the lightning?
No. Is this like blonde, you know, flowing handsome man? It's like,
You look pretty alive. I'm gonna tell you that. You look pretty good. If I just met you, I'm not trying to be too forward here with you, but yeah, you look alive.
I'd say you're alive.
Right.
I mean, why wouldn't you be alive? You're talking. You're sitting up. You're talking. I don't know. He's talking too, though. So I don't know. I might have this all wrong. I'm not sure. Am I dead?
Nah.
I'm dead.
No.
Okay,
Mm-mm.
that's good.
You look alive.
That's good. That's good. I think he's gonna look down at his hands too. And he's see like that. All his skin is very white now, and he's just like, "Ah, no, I'm dead. I'm dead. Look, I don't have. My hands are. I don't. I. This isn't right. I wasn't this shade.
What is with you guys in your hands? Like, did you not have hands before? What's
I'm missing a set of hands.
Yeah.
And I have more fingers than I remember.
You had more hands before.
I had more hands, and I have more fingers, and they're fleshy.
Hey, look! Take a look at. There's a bunch of stuff over here. Maybe hands are somewhere. I don't know. I'll help you take a look. And he kind of floats over to like a corner of the room where there's just like your backpacks and your swords or your gear or whatever. He's like, I don't. I'd lend you one of mine to search, but you know, I don't expect when I look down to see hands. So you know,
he is gonna kind of hop off the thing. Would they like jump it, like kind of like if he kind of like jumps onto the floor? Is it like, does he feel kind of like ready, or is there this kind of sense of like, whoa, like what do you think?
No, I think you feel normal. Like you feel normal in terms of like you're living and breathing. Probably bare feet, like on the like that's probably a new sensation to you. Is like flesh on stone or whatever, and your hands are touching like metal. Like some of these sensations are maybe just new things that your brain is processing. But for all intents and purposes, like you feel like you did in life. It's a little disorienting, maybe.
Okay. He'll kind of, when he hops down and he hears like the thump of like a foot on the floor, he's like, oh, that's what. Why am I soft? There was a foot. It squished me, and now I'm here, and now I don't. Did I molt? Like, is that what happened? I'm gonna get my stuff. Maybe my arms.
Yeah, we'll find your arms. Your arms are somewhere around here.
They're supposed to be right here. He's like pointing to the side of his body, but he like shuffles over and starts like kind of digging through himself. He's like, I'm so squishy.
So I would say
feel right.
the stuff, like you go and you look over there, it's like literally like your stuff that you had with you like prior to the incident or whatever.
Okay. Cool. So in that case, there might be. Okay, so there would probably be like a sword, maybe some like kind of like fancy nobly clothes, and like this banner. I haven't figured out what the banner looks like, but I imagine it has some kind of like thri-kreen or praying mantis like aesthetic going on to it. I still got to figure out the banner.
Hey, pretty impressive. All this gear. You must be a basher, huh?
I am the best of the best after all, and yeah, I still can't get over the arm thing. I'm sorry. He's like, but I am the best. Best of my lineage, if I do say so myself. And he's kind of like looking through, and there is no arms in here. And yeah, he's just having trouble getting away from the arm thing.
You know what? I think you seem pretty resourceful. I think you'll figure this out, Chief. Like, you get out of here, you get up into Sigil, stranger things have happened. You're gonna bounce back from this. This is just temporary setback for you. What would you say your name was?
My name is Klakacht Alputek. But
Gesundheit.
he like, that didn't feel right. Klakacht Alputek. Yeah,
Oh,
it's fleshy too.
what is
My
that
name
you're
sounds
doing with your
weird.
tongue?
It's weird. And he's like trying to look at his tongue. Because like, do praying mantises have tongues? I know they got the clackities, but I don't know if they got tongues. So he's just kind of like looking down at it. His tongue.
Okay, okay.
Oh, I think something's wrong with that one. Seems a little bit off to me.
Ah, it's gross and wet.
Is anyone else missing some limbs or something they were looking for? Like maybe it's somewhere over here.
It's a sick game. This is. Haven't I gone through enough? Did they send you? We did. Obviously, this is all a big joke.
I don't get it. You're not laughing, so it must not be a very good one.
No.
Oh.
He's gonna just kind of shuffle over and look at his things and to see like these cultish robes and like this like little stone that's there, and he's gonna just leave it. He's not gonna touch his thing.
Oh, I see what's going on here. Yeah. I joined a few of those in my day. Okay. Well, you make better choices going forward, huh?
What did you all do to get here? We're all a bunch of horrible people, aren't we?
I don't know where here is. I better get up and I'm
No.
gonna go and try to get my stuff.
I got stepped on. I shouldn't laugh, but it just kind of sounds funny. But yeah, that's why the foot sound smells familiar. Oh.
It was
Who stepped on you? That seems like who could step on someone your size and harm you in such a way?
Giants, of course.
You okay? Yeah. All right.
Well, that makes
Uh,
sense. But if
big
you're
deal.
saying that you got stepped on and then you died or something and you're here, then why aren't you smushed? Why?
he looks like a whole new world has just opened up to him. Is that why I'm soft? I don't feel squished.
Yeah, you look, pretty good. I'd say not too squished.
Proportional?
You look, yeah.
Okay.
I don't think they wouldn't have gone through the trouble of probably reconstructing and all that. Yeah, you looked like this when they wheeled you in here.
Okay. What happened to my beautiful self? I'm all squishy.
Hey,
It's so gross.
you guys are going through a lot of stuff, it seems like, and you can go through it wherever you need to, but you can't go through it here.
Oh, yeah, you said someone would be mad that we're not dead?
Yeah, I think so. I think pretty mad. Probably try to make sure that you are, because that's what you're supposed to be.
I'm gathering. He starts gathering his stuff. He
Oh.
just kind of has like a, oh, and then just starts packing up.
Hey, you Chief, Sunshine. You gonna be okay there, bud? Handsome.
Which
The
bud?
last does it?
He's just like looking at Zilloff. He's like, you seem the worst of the group in terms of processing of this whole thing.
I just wanted to be done. I just wanted it to be over.
It's
Is
like,
this an insane asylum? Is that where you have us? I
no.
mean, we've got.
No.
Are you sure? Because I'm thinking it might be.
I mean, no. It's not.
Well, I can tell you, I've
It's
been
across
my
town.
fair few of insane asylums, and this is definitely doesn't feel like one. I don't believe they'd have a morgue in it. This feels different. And like he's rolling up his sleeves and like checking out his skin still. It's like feeling his face, and like he takes off his helmet, like looks at the reflection as, I have no idea who this is.
Takes off, looks. I'm gorgeous. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm beautiful. What is this? This is not something's the matter. This is not right. This is not how I left me. It's probably just as you said, strange vision. It's probably nothing. And like he'll start like gathering his supplies.
I think Zilloff will be kind of touching his, when you say that, he'll be kind of, the eyes. They're gone. And he's just like, just doing this weird, he's doing weird things like
Well,
they're-
honey, you still have the two eyes there. Those
No,
gorgeous eyes. They're right
no.
there.
they're gone.
So this one's supposed to have 4 hands, and you're supposed to have 3 eyes. Anything else we should know about each other and what we're missing, or anybody have too much or something?
Again,
Oh,
That
Oh no.
I have skin too, and I don't like it. It's really soft. How do you protect yourself with this?
this is amazing.
I don't-
Where's my carapace?
What are you talking about?
My carapace. You know,
Like a
what?
bug?
I mean, you don't have to be rude about it, but yeah.
Maybe you left it in Nebraska.
What? I don't know what Nebraska is.
we
Oh,
got
that
the
wasn't you.
grasshoppers in Nebraska. Yeah, that was.
Oh,
We got. But speaking of bugs and grasshopper, I'm green. The rest of you don't look green. The rest of you look like normal human people. Why is my hand? Why are they green? Tell me, what do I look like? What do I look like? You! And I'll go over and grab the handsome guy with the blonde hair and kind of shake him. What do I look like? Tell me.
I'm gonna just kind of interject. Like, you look like a queen. You're the queen, just like you said.
Why am I green?
I don't know. You kind of look like a orc or ogre or something. I don't know. Leave me alone.
yikes.
Okay, I think I need a minute. Just a minute. This is a dream.
I'm gonna like beckon over to I'm gonna beckon over to Baldwin. Can I see that mask thing for a second? It's like really shiny.
And like he double check to make sure like there's no just like smeared on flesh and blood that's still just caked on. Okay, it might be contagious, just so you're aware. But I feel better.
He
Whatever.
holds his hand away. Just can you like let her like use it as a mirror? Because now you said you're handsome, so you saw yourself.
Well, I didn't say that. I said I have no
sorry,
idea
that was
who
me.
this- Thank you. Well, this is all I can tell you for sure. Not not my face is a little different. Definitely not me. So I'm a little more put together.
I know. I said we should see. We should let her see what she looks like. But more importantly, what do I look like? I heard human, and he sticks his face over to take a look at his reflection. And goes, "Oh, I'm so ugly." Just like cowers away.
I'm not gonna look. I'm not gonna look because it's a dream. So there's no sense in looking.
Would you at least like me to give me your words are hard. This is I have a tongue now. This is amazing.
It's so bad.
Would you like me to get your bag for you in case you don't want to look?
I can grab my bag. Yeah, I'll grab the bag and I'll just, just pretend everything will be fine. I'll wake up soon and be back in Nebraska and it will be well.
We'll get you back to your kingdom in no time, but we can't really do that from here.
Okay,
You
yeah.
seem worried.
Where should we go? Where do we go? Where do we go from here?
Well, do you guys know what these things are? These are doors.
Yes.
You can open them, and then it'll allow you to walk beyond them down the hallway.
That does look familiar.
I'd start with that.
I thank you for your insight and your wisdom on how to operate doors.
Hey, I'm here for you. Just kidding, I'm not. I'm looking for a different guy. So, scram, skedaddle, bye-bye.
Well, who are you looking for? In case we find him in this dream torturous nightmare, we can send him your way.
I don't know what his name is.
Of course not. Of course not.
Black is like, I'm out of here, bro. I'm out of here.
Hey, see ya. Goodbye. So then, Clack opens up.
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
You just open up the door, and like basically what you see is this long stretch of a hallway. It's not much better out here, but there is like a little bit of dim light that sputters from sconces on the walls. There's just kind of like these skeletal kind of hands that kind of cusp this continual flame spell that casts this just very dim light down the hall. So you can kind of see as you're peering out there. Ceilings are about 8 feet tall, and everything here is just smooth, polished stone. And you're walking out there. You don't have any boots or anything. It's just bare feet, kind of on the stonework, and it's like, it's very uninviting, but it's very clean. Unlike the room that you were just coming out of, that is all gross and everything like that. You can see that there are these kind of iron doors to the left and to the right, just immediately as you enter into the hallway. And then you could probably tell at the end of the hall, there's sort of a divide, like there's an intersection there. But there's also a gate straight ahead that is flanked by 2 levers. One is a red lever that is in the down position, and the blue lever is in the up position.
Okay. He's gonna kind of be out in this hallway. He's gonna pop his head back into the door. Say, how do I get out of here?
Or it's just like kind of bobbing and not paying attention. He's like, "Oh, who? Oh, me? You asking me?"
Yes.
I don't really know.
Okay, and he just like he dips out. He's gonna start. I mean, this looks like a hallway, so he's gonna start marching his way over to the intimidating looking levers.
Okay.
Just check those out.
Okay, so we got that. I'm just gonna go around and kind of see what every character is sort of up to in this like moment. So let's go to Baz. What is Baz doing as Clack is moving down the hall?
I think Baz is like looking to see what's like if he has like the stuff that he had with him in his bag. And what are we wearing?
You would be wearing just kind of a very plain cloth kind of outfit, like it'd be almost like kind of khaki colored or like khaki gray. Just kind of threadbare, very thin, not very insulating. Like you just feel chilled to the bone.
He's gonna ask for it. He's like, what happened? What happened to the stuff that we had before we came here? Where are my clothes? Where are my other things?
And if your character had some kind of clothing or whatnot that they were wearing like prior to your incident, you probably find it like stuffed in your backpack or whatever. Like all of your stuff that traditionally like you had carried or had would be there.
Okay.
But you'll notice kind of throughout this, like there were some bodies on some of those operating tables, and they all like were dressed in like the same like kind of uniform, almost like they're like basically preparing you all for some kind of burial or to be interned in a tomb or something like that. So
I think that I would hurry up and try to put his clothes on. Because he would just be horrified with wearing this junk. And then he'd be like, all right, I'm getting out of here too. So he's gonna step out into the hallway.
sounds good. How about Zilloff?
Zilloff, I think, would still be a bit. He's kind of still figuring things out about himself as far as what he looks like now and whatnot. And I think he's just going to ask the skull one more time to reassure himself that this is real. This isn't a game. This isn't a joke. We aren't like we're not like lost souls or something. He's a bit shocked that he's here and in this body and doesn't really know. He's kind of beside himself, kind of.
So Mort would probably say to you, like, if you're worried about being in the hells, I'm not even really sure you know exactly what you're talking about there. So I can assure you you're not in the hells, but that shouldn't really make you feel good there, pal, because you shouldn't be like there's something wrong with you, okay? All right. Seems like you've heard that before. I get it. But yeah, maybe take your problems and you go find whatever it is in hell or whatever you're looking for. I hope you find it. Good luck to you. There, pal. You're gonna do. I don't know what I need to tell you to get you going. If it's like a positive thing or like kicking the ass, or I can't do that. So, just feel better, I guess.
He'll be the last. He'll eventually look to leave, but he'll be the last one to leave.
Sigh of relief from Mort. How about Cerebella?
Well, if this is a dream, I'm going to just, grab stuff because I never know what it could be used for. Maybe this will explode and let us out of this stupid room. So she's just going to grab some of these like vials of take her things, but I'm sure maybe this is a growth potion or something helpful. And this looks like an extra toe. I don't know. We might need this because people are losing body parts. So I'll just kind of grab random stuff. And
Mort's just like watching, like, huh. I don't know.
Yep.
I guess I'll hear about that later.
And then I'll I'll leave when I feel like my backpack is full enough of just random crap. So
Sure. Yep. Yeah, mark down, you got some random embalming fluid and this kind of thing, maybe it'll come up
nice.
later. How about Baldwin?
I think he'd be just like before everyone exit, like gazing longly into his helmet, just thinking back on things, and say, "Well, what was your name? Zilloff, was it? There definitely
Yeah.
there are
Yes.
some fates that might be worse than the hells themselves. Well, I guess consider this as a blessing for a new beginning, whatever this may be." Put on his helmet, and then he'll walk out the room.
Shakes his head. I don't want a new beginning. I just want to be done with everything. And he kind of follows.
So, Clack, you're down there at the end of the hall, and you're in front of that door with the two handles. You can see the hallway seems to go to the north here. Still the same kind of skeletal sconces in the wall. It looks like there's a inlet or a hallway that would jut back to we'll just call it the west, and to the south, kind of similar. There's like a hallway that would jut back to the east there. And you're in front of this door with the two handles. Yeah, like I said, there is the blue one, which is up, in the up position, and the red is in the down position.
Okay.
You also see there's an ashy broom and a dustpan that lean against maybe the wall, like.
Okay. He's probably gonna be just kind of like investigating like the levers, like see if there's any like identifier besides the colors, like to what they could mean, or like because they seem important because they're color coded, but other than that, like, is there anything else to help kind of push for what they mean?
No symbols or anything like that. They're both iron levers, or seem like deep set into the wall.
Okay. And then there's some hallways. And like as people are kind of coming up like from out the other room, he's gonna be like, do I mess with the levers? Like, am I gonna get squished, or is there gonna be a pit? Do I go left? Do I go right? And like as he's kind of like looking back and forth, and he looks behind, like, oh, okay, what do you think? You look like you're good with directions. Which way do you think we should go? And just like kind of just like talking to anybody, like, yes, all right, let's get to it. Which direction do you think is the best direction?
And then Baz would say, like, well, okay, we're all agreed we're trying to get out of here, right? I mean, out of this building.
Yes,
At least to start.
I am at least.
And then, like, are there any? So, is that a door right? Is a door right in front of between the levers?
Yeah, there's an iron door there, and the door has like a little window, like a sliding window kind of thing, just at eye level, like I don't know, the kind of thing that door to like be able to look out and see like who's on the other side, perhaps before opening or with whatever.
Okay, could I approach that door? It's like see if I think that there's any like any danger going closer to it, like any trap or anything. Then I'd like to look through the the window if I can.
Sure. So you're just kind of looking around, a little bit of unease, but you make your way over to the window, and then goal is to like open it and take a peek.
Oh, I thought it was open.
It's not. No, it's not currently open. But
yeah, can I slide it and look?
slide it and look. So kind of almost like a little bit of like just a little bit of a sound, like a rusty kind of metal on metal kind of sound. It kind of it's like nails on a chalkboard to you a little bit, and you look in there, and it is just this like kind of hallway, I guess. It's just windowless stretch of passageway that extends maybe like about 30 feet or so, about 10 feet wide.
So I would say, well, this doesn't look like the way out. This doesn't look like outside.
But there's a door on the opposite side.
I'm still going to say this doesn't look like outside. This is a hallway.
Hmm.
I'd like to come down. I'm going to say I'm going to kind of take a peek down this hallway.
Excellent. Good call. I will peek down this hallway, and he like kind of like stomps off as if he has authority to look down the other hallway.
So the two of you will go in your separate directions to check out these two opposite hallways, and you're both going to come to similar conclusions. There are doors there. Similar metal door.
And what are the walls? Like, what's on the walls where there's no doors or anything?
It's all pretty bizarre in terms of the motif of it. It's all like smooth stone, but then on top of the stone, it's almost like iron or metal that has been crafted or shaped into sharp, pointy bits like rib cages or almost like skeletal fingers. Like it's all very macabre kind of feel. And so it's kind of woven in or like kind of like over top the stonework, almost like it's like a intentional design choice by the people who operate this thing. They've got this very bizarre sense of style.
Sounds he's going to think that's a strange border decor choice.
But then other than that, it's like the one prominent feature is these sconces that cast the light that allow you to see in this hallway.
I'd go back and let everybody know there's a door down here. Oh, it was the door shut, I guess.
It is shut. It is closed. Yep.
There's a closed door down there. So.
I have the same report. Closed door.
And what about
Well,
these?
I see two. There's two doors here as well. There's both closed.
So this place seems to be like a mirror image of itself. It seems that the same thing on the right, the same thing on the left.
He did say it was the city of doors. So there's lots of doors.
I mean, if you counted, 6 is on the one we just came out of.
Do you want me to? I'll open one. Here, let me open this door here. What do you say? Yeah. Okay. There we go. Nobody touched that stuff back there, right? My stuff. No one picked that up, right? There was a small kind of jam-looking thing. No one. Don't. Whatever. It's gonna open the door.
Which door are you opening?
This one down here.
Okay. So before this happens, I just want to let you all know that you've been redeemed a re-roll from Galaxian. What I'm not telling you is that Percy earlier in the broadcast redeemed the DM.
What?
Of course he did.
Why do I feel like these will be coming into play soon?
Yeah, it's So Zilloff, you opened this door. Were you predicted? Was it like really softly, really quietly? Were you being really careful, or
He didn't care. It was
just
more like,
let's go. Yeah. Okay, so this is what you see as you open this door. This is just horrifying. This is horrifying what you're looking at. This chamber smells worse than the one that you came from. It's like even more potent, this embalming fluid. And you see a man in this like blood-stained apron. Oh, and I love that I made the sound alert for these like rerolls is like the Undertaker gong. It's like pretty perfect the the setting here. So this mortician is just hunched over, scalpel in hand over a humanoid that just looks like a patchwork of sewn together body parts. And this guy, he's got the scalpel, but his like elbow deep, his left hand is just in this flayed open chest, just digging around, squishing around. Like all of these visceral noises are invading your senses as soon as you open the door. And the grim doctor looks up and sees you, and he kind of like is startled a bit. He sees you and knows that you're supposed to be dead, and like this gives him a shock. And as he twitches his arm elbow deep in this body, you can see the body, like its legs like kick up on the operating table, and this wispy haired doctor is just looking at you. You're not supposed to be alive.
I know.
Wake up. We need to fix this. Get up. Get up.
Oh no.
And we're going to roll initiative. So let me get you on the tracker here.
So we have to make sure that we like adjust our armor class and what we have, right? Pretty much.
Potentially, if you you can make the call whether you put your stuff on or not.
Now the question was that our previous characters, or was that like the current body that we possess, that equipment that was there?
It would be your equipment that you like previously had.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I want to say yes.
Although I
but
guess
he
that's
was so
interesting
e-
in the case of Zilloff. Zilloff had problematic stuff that I don't care. Whatever you had previously, you have.
Look, a lot of stuff that he had.
We'll say you had that brazier. I'm gonna say that somebody ran off with that. Like,
oh no, Zilloff, he had like flying boots, and he had like
oh, that's
daggers,
right. Yeah.
and he had horrible things. But I think his body was looted, so I don't know.
Oh yeah, let's say that's the answer, right? Like that adventure, your buddy is looted all your stuff.
Nice.
Yeah. All right, so okay, another DM reroll from Tux. Thank you so much, Tux. And yes, okay, you guys should be on the initiative tracker, so you can start rolling those.
Okay.
My first roll, natural 1.
Starting strong. Oh, does that say flesh golem?
Yes.
Oh.
Welcome to Sigil. Zilloff,
Ooh, boy.
you are up first.
Do you know how to get out of here? They're looking to get out. No. Are you part of a cult? Is this a cult thing? No.
Get back in the other room.
Do we want to go back in the other room, everyone? I don't know. No?
No.
I want to be anywhere but here in this building.
He's going to step forward, I guess.
It looks like Galaxian's got some old points he's using to get some old rerolls.
That's good.
So we'll add those in.
30 feet. Let's see. Okay. It looks like you're gonna hurt us, huh? Yeah.
I'm gonna
All
help
right.
you.
Oh, all right. Good. Well, I guess let's get your dander up. Don't hold anything back. He's gonna go ahead and just do a solid, like, I guess, right cross to see, like, what's happening here against this person here. Oops, that was great sword. I should have done unarmed strike, but it's the same. It's the same.
Okay, so it's
Same
the 18.
bonus. 18, yeah.
18, and you're doing that against the Dustman or the Herald of Dust.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna, like, I get it that they changed the name of it to be like more gender inclusive, but it's gonna try. I'm gonna keep calling them Dustmen. So I apologize that they're not the Dustmen. It's the Herald. It's a Herald of Dust. So an 18 definitely will hit him.
All right.
Okay, 4 points of damage to him.
And I don't know why, but he's kind of he's given an extra oomph with this. I see. I don't know. I need to check the smite thing, if it's a weapon or is it just an attack.
You would not be able to do the smite on the punch.
Okay, sounds good. All right. Yeah.
Ow.
Okay.
Sock him one right in his face. That'll take us to Baldwin's turn.
Like he'll walk in, survey what's happening, and seeing that he just punched him. Do you have any weapons, anything at all? No.
No.
I'll move up to. Come on, you can get in the room. I believe in you. I'll move up to right here, and it's like, what are you doing? You can at least ask for something first. And like he'll like pick up the maul that he has sitting on like this in his equipment, hand it to you. Like, here, use this at least. And then he'll, with his great sword, take a big swing at that fella there. Just come down with an overhead chop.
That will hit. This is on the golem.
Yeah. Eight points.
All right. Slice seems to kind of cut through the flesh, but you not really sure that the thing has registered any pain as it's starting to like kind of just sit up. It's just still kind of like trying to get to its feet. It turns its attention to you as it starts to swing its legs to the side of the operating table.
Well, I've dealt with my fair share of necromancy before, but you are definitely a first. And with my bonus action, I will do my maneuver rally upon myself, just to get a little buff for the. I think it's 1d8 plus 2. Three temporary hit points. I'm ready.
Flesh golem stands up, and with its arm that you just like cut into, it just kind of like does like a wind up haymaker swing towards you. And I will use my one of my rerolls on that.
What?
Well, I guess Alex has found his target, Dawson.
I mean, we all knew.
19 to hit.
It's
For 15 points. And then with its left arm is just gonna like kind of come like straight down, and just like a tree limb falling is gonna try to hit you from the other side.
ow.
That one is I'll use my other DM reroll. I have none left. Blowing them all right here. Oh, not any better. An 11. So this. That'll be its turn, and then the Herald of Dust is just like, ow, you demon! What is wrong with you? He's going to I think he is going to use his necrotic surge. It kind of reaches out, and like as you like hit him, like his sock him, and his hand is gonna kind of like grab or like graze against yours. He's gonna see if this works. That is only a 10. Oh, but Chris just redeemed me a reroll, so
Nice.
I'm gonna use it right away.
Oh,
Thank you so much. $21 to hit.
I believe that hits.
And so he grabs a hold of your hand, and you feel 15 points of necrotic damage surge through your body.
I would like to use the reaction, please.
Good.
I will attempt to intercept it and say, "What are you doing? Get out of the way!" And like he's gonna kind of like grab like him by his shoulder and just shove him back a little bit.
Because you
So
could totally tell like Zilloff is just like has his hands open, like good. Do it.
You're not done yet. Calm yourself down. 6 points. It's reduced by.
So 9 points of necrotic on this first attack. He's got a second one. He just tries to continue hanging on and channel more of that energy through. 13 to hit.
I believe that will hit without my. I believe. What is it? Is it with for
10 plus
unarmed?
dex.
Is it Dex? Okay, so I'd be at 11. Yeah.
That will be 11 points of necrotic.
Okay.
That'll bring us to Cerebella.
Oh, I don't know what's going on in that room. I better go take a peek. So I'm going to look, and okay, this is the doctor and that's the patient. Okay. So the guy that is with the bloody apron, the doctor. Um, well, I guess, okay, so we have our items from a previous life. I was a human on Earth. I have no armor or anything, but I'm a wizard. Am I able to use spells then in this world? Is that
Yep. Like
okay?
somehow you know.
Yeah. And this is so she'll see that and just kind of say, "Oh, watch out for him." And as she points towards 5, 10, 15, 20, the doctor, there'll be like the sound of a bell, and I'll toll the dead on him. So
All right.
it's a DC 13 wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
Oh,
21.
he's too wise. Too wise for me. And then I'll just kind of step out of the doorway in case other people want to get in.
Sounds good. That will bring us to Clack's turn.
So I'm thinking, even though it's bad, Clack was so eager to leave that he didn't put his stuff on. But he's gonna shuffle over there, hear that there's something going on. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Ugh, that's uglier than me. And he's gonna take out his old sword, the one that he used to use. But it's a little too heavy for him, so he just kind of drops it. And in his frustration and trying to figure out what to do, he's gonna kind of curse, and all of a sudden just a bunch of magic missiles fly out. Boom. Just like, damn it, and then just like, oh. And let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by the toe. If y'all let me go, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Okay, the flesh golem.
All right.
Cast. If that works. And then that's 3 times. So 2 and 3.
Total of 11 points.
Yes.
All right. Magic missiles are flying into the flesh, damaging the tissue, causing little spurts of, whatever bits and pieces of its body are kind of splattering in Baldwin's mask, but it's not slowing down too much. Doesn't seem too bothered by it.
Ooh. You're ugly and have a lot of endurance. That's not good. That's all he can do, so that'll end my turn.
All right, and then Baz is up next.
So Baz is going to be like, what in the heck's happening? And he's going to move in, at least. I don't know what's in this. How do I see this room? 1, 2, 3, let's see, 10, 15, 20, 25. I think I can come to here. And he's going to take out, he's got his stuff on, and he's going to take out, he has a bow, and he's going to see, it's like, work and like look for the arrows, and then he's going to take a shot at the bigger guy. Who is he? A flesh golem?
The big flesh golem.
Yeah, I'm just going to shoot with the bow. $15.
15 will hit.
And do that right? Guess so.
All right. Arrow sinks into its flesh like a pincushion. Just lodges in there, stuck. Doesn't pierce all the way through its body.
Did it do damage to him?
Seems like it, but this thing is just, it doesn't even like bother to take a look over at you. It's just like focused on Baldwin and just like swinging wildly.
Okay. I think I'll just stay where I am. Do I see anything out on the like table behind me there? Is that a table back there? Is there anything around here?
So there's like another operating table, kind of like the one you woke up on, like right behind you, and there's clearly like a body like under a sheet. And then yeah, that's kind of the thing that you see behind you. On the table across the room, you can see there's like another kind of workbench that has like embalming fluid and other kind of weird chemicals in jars and vials.
Am I close enough to know if everything looks familiar, like to identify anything that might be useful over there?
Probably not like in the heat of the battle.
Okay.
Nothing that's like plainly obvious.
Are there any other like weapons laying around here, or knives or anything like that the doctor was using?
We'll say that whatever this contraption is here maybe has a variety of different like kind of metal instruments. They're not really weapons per se, but you know, they're sharp little scalpels and like kind of forceps and like different materials for dissecting a body, essentially.
Can I use a bonus action to just kind of hide, like kind of duck under the table?
Sure, yeah. Go ahead and do just a stealth check.
Oh, okay. 20.
Okay, so you're feeling like pretty good about your position there. And that'll bring us back to the top of the order, Zilloff.
I think Zilloff, you could see it in his eyes. He looks to all of you and go, "No, what do you don't? This is my punishment, not yours." He will pick up the maul. And see now they're attacking you too. I didn't want that. He's gonna. What do I do with this? He's gonna look at the maul. Does it look like I could use something like this? As he like picks it up with one hand and puts it on his shoulder. Fine. He's gonna go ahead and we'll do bonus. He's gonna cast bonus action, use a channel divinity without really knowing, but it looks like he is going to try to get out of this danger for now. Channel divinity, vow of enmity. I choose a creature that I see within 10 feet. This is the creature I see, and gain advantage on attack rolls against it for 1 minute.
Nice.
Until it drops to 0. So I'm going after this guy with my maul. Here we go. Not that heavy. Figure this thing looks pretty heavy. I'm surprised. So at advantage. Oof. An 11 to hit.
You do have 3-player rerolls.
I will use a reroll.
Okay. Okay, you got
19 to hit. We're gonna do this damage. And I'm gonna add a smite on top of it. Is this a undead creature?
This guy is not.
I figured it wasn't, but we'd still do it anyway. All right, we'll do a smite. I believe that is a 2d8. Here we go. Radiant damage on top of that.
All right. He's like about to like kind of lecture you for babbling too much, then you hit him with this big ow! Just get down! Stay down!
He's gonna look at you and just kind of shake his head. Dude, this was my punishment, not theirs. Oh well. Go ahead. It's gonna just.
Sounds good. Baldwin is up next.
Whatever place we may be in, we're still stuck here together, and not going to let you just off yourself that easily. Like, he's gonna like steady himself a little bit. He'll do a second wind. Give himself a little recouping because ow, he hurts. So 10 points. And then he'll see there's a open opportunity to swing by and slash at this guy, so he'll move over there and take a swing. That's the great sword.
Ooh, critical hit.
Here we go. $17 points.
All right. He's not looking too good after that exchange.
That will be his turn. Say, well, at least you could have told me you were a noble crusader at one point. And that's it.
The flesh golem just like kind of like is slowly like following your as you maneuver around, and it just continues to kind of barrage you with fists. First one, a 16 to hit, Baldwin.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
9 points of damage. Second swing, a 15.
Miss.
We switch on over to the Herald of Dust. And there's a couple. He is going to cast a spell. Shoo! Causes him to blink out of the room. Cerebella, it is your turn.
All right. Well, I'm gonna stand in the doorway for a second so I can see what's going on. And then I'm gonna say, "Oh, aren't dreams just so funny? What you did right there before, clack with your like pew pew pew." And as I say that, I'll cast magic missile at the flesh golem. It's like, "Oh, see, look at that! It happened to me too." So,
Pew pew pew.
so there's one pew pew pew. Okay,
All the
so
pews.
all the pews. Yep.
All right, 10 points total.
But I think I'm gonna then go here because this doesn't feel safe to stand in doorways.
All right. Next up is Clack.
Clack is. Clack is such a good question. What is Clack going to do? You said the hallway's pretty clean, huh?
Mm-hmm.
It is a hallway. He's gonna try to pull like out another weapon, and this time he's gonna find a dagger. Or no, duh. He's got a crossbow in there. He's like, okay, here's something I know I can use, and it's not nearly as heavy as a sword. And so he's going to load up a bolt and chew release. Maybe? There we go. 13 to the golem.
That'll hit.
Yes. And 6 points of damage.
Another pincushion in the flesh.
Nice. Yeah, he's just gonna kind of stare at it, just like in awe, and then slowly step back around the corner because he's too squishy for this, and stays there, and that's his turn.
All right, and that'll bring us to Baz.
Yeah, Baz is like, what in the heck is going on? I don't think I know what's happening to be able to do more damage to this guy. Um, let's see. He's just gonna. Oh shoot. I guess he'll just. I'm sorry. I'm trying to think what to do. I think I'd walk over to him. Sneak over to him. Can I sneak?
You already succeeded on your stealth check, so right now you are creeping.
Okay.
And get
Does
over.
that give me a surprise like attack for him?
Basically, yeah, it'll give you advantage on this attack.
Okay. I will do a short sword attack. I have to do that. How do I do that? Hold on. Advantage. Okay. That hits, right?
That'll hit. Of 12 points.
And then I would bonus action disengage and just go like back over to here. Yeah, I'll go back over to here. Whoop.
Sounds good. That will bring us back to the top, and it is Zilloff's turn.
Where'd he go? Oh, you're still here, and you're still here too. There, you. And he's gonna look over to you. He's gonna look. Yeah. Oh well, I guess. Whatever. He's gonna go ahead and get the wall, and he's gonna try to swing at this guy. We'll just do it regular, because I don't have my ability anymore. Oh, solid. 10 to hit.
That'll hit.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Just meat, Bert. Just a big, slow meat man.
All right, we're gonna add another smite on top of this damage. But here we go. So we'll add this damage. Ooh, don't like that one. So, oh, I see. So what that's doing, I believe, yes, it's re-rolling the ones and twos because I have a feature
okay.
for. So that's what that whole thing was.
Cool. I
So-
like how it did that.
Yeah, me too. It's a lot easier. So 10 points of that. And is this an undead creature?
It is.
Ooh, that's excellent.
Wait a minute.
It might not be, huh?
It isn't.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought it was a construct. Oh well. Again, he's gonna just some force within him. He's adding more damage, and he's like he's looks a bit confused as he's like swinging this thing, and this extra like radiant damage is coming off of him. He's very shocked and doesn't know what the heck is going on. Not me. An additional 8 points of damage on top of that.
With that, this thing just erupts in a roar and like flips the table over. And it's like speed is like picking up a little bit. It's terrifying.
What's going on in there, do you think, Clack?
I'm sure it's fine. Yeah.
They seem capable.
Yeah. Very capable.
Baldwin.
Mhm.
I will use my action to heal myself again. I will pretty much like stab my sword in the ground and say, Zilloff, you're doing great. Keep it up. Don't give in just yet. And I will also rally Zilloff to the cause. Give him a little extra temporary hit points. So I gotta do some rolling. So I heal for 10.
Good.
And Zilloff gets another double ones. I love it. Another 3 temporary hit points.
Yippee. He kind of just looks to the ground. All right. Awesome.
That's it. I'll move there.
Flesh Golem is just on a rampage. And it'll turn its attention to Zilloff. Start swinging away. 12.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
I will intercept. Don't give in yet.
Oh,
What are you doing? You gotta at least try to move out of the way.
All right. So it's only 10 points of
That's
damage.
great. I have 1 point.
Second attack. 17.
Yes.
That deals 10 points of damage.
Sweet release.
And with that, as soon as it like knocks him out, like it's dead eyes are like kind of following Baldwin around the side. Cerebella, it is your turn. Just hear the sickening thud of a body hitting the stone floor.
oh no. Oh no. I better go check that out. He's down. Oh no, the handsome one fell. So I'm going, I don't know. I guess I'll send another magic missile at the flesh golem because I don't know what else I'm really capable of doing at this moment. So we'll try. Can't help people get up from the ground, but I will try to bring the fleshy thing down. There. So 10
Sink another 10 into
total.
him.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, we got one down. Can you do something about that, Clack? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I don't know what came over me there. I just got so worried. I'll step back.
And clack.
All right. Can I do that thing with the pew pews again? And when he says pew pew, they pew pew. To the flesh golem once again. 1, 2, and 3.
9 points on that. It's just like its body is being ripped apart, but this thing is just swinging and swinging and swinging.
Yeah, he's still going, and he's gonna dip back behind the door again and just stay there.
Oh no.
All right, Baz.
So Baz is gonna. I mean, he sees it. The sad mopey guy fell down. He's like, well, I guess that's kind of what he wanted, but I need to get out of here. And he's gonna try to do Toll the Dead on the big guy. He's not sure how this is actually working for him. I'm not sure how to explain it.
All right, wisdom save, I believe. Gonna get a 15.
That was a 12.
That doesn't seem to have an effect.
Well, that didn't work. Dang it. And I think he's just gonna hide again. Let me see if I'm gonna get a good place to hide.
Yeah, like if you got behind this table, I'd say you'd be out of sight.
Yeah, I'll do that. And then roll stealth.
Yep, stealth check.
Ooh.
You are concealed, hidden from the flesh golem. We'll hit the top of the order here, Zilloff.
Death saving throw.
The first death saving throw of the game.
Also, fun fact, the first encounter of the game.
That's true. It's going well.
No wonder why you're so excited. Did I just click it? Oh. Yes. I'll just roll a d20. That's easier. Maybe. It's easier. Where's my little dice tray?
I probably don't have the module loaded that I normally have there.
Okay, that's fine. I'll
But
just.
I think if you just do /R space
Okay.
1d20, that would work too. I think.
Yeah, baby.
So the way I do the nat 20s is you get the hit point at the start of your turn. So you're waking up, you've got 1 hit point.
Why? Why? He's gonna stand. What do I have to do? He's just like yelling, and he's getting upset. So he's gonna swing. Maybe not. I really probably should give myself some help, huh?
You don't have to.
Unless you can take it down, then you'll be fine.
I don't know. I don't know how much is. Yeah, really. And it feels like we've put so much into him, but this guy is beefy.
Yeah.
If you keep rolling 20s, you'll be all right.
Yeah, I know. We got a full. Let me see, combat tractor. Yeah, I'm gonna put some health back into myself. All right. Well, I'm gonna boost myself, not knowing, right? But I think subconsciously he's gonna give himself some extra. He'll give himself 14 extra hit points.
Sure sounds like he's got a lot to live for with 14.
He doesn't know it. He doesn't know it.
Awesome. Anything else for Zilloff?
Bonus action. Let me see if I have anything I could do for a bonus action. No. Oh, yeah. Yes. No, I don't want to waste my last slot. We're good. He's there.
Baldwin.
That's right. Keep fighting. You're not done yet. And then he's gonna use his action to both heal and use his bonus action to both rally Zilloff to get him right back in the fight, ready to go. Nothing's bringing down this man. So he's gonna get all of the things. Let's see. So Zilloff, you get
Ooh.
13 hit points, and you get. That's the wrong number. You get 9 temporary hit points.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Keep at it. You're not done. Fight till the end.
No. No.
Heed my words of encouragement. You can do it. I believe in you.
This is hell. He's gonna yell out.
With all the commotion and the healing between the two of you, Zilloff waking up, like the flesh golem is just there like a toddler idling, like it's like just trying to figure out which one he's supposed to clobber first. He's ultimately going to decide to start wailing on Baldwin again, but you can just tell like the gears aren't really sure exactly where it's supposed to be directing its efforts. But 2 slams. First one, 19 to hit Baldwin.
Yep.
That one's 10 points.
What you?
Second one is 16.
That's the number.
Another 10.
Looking a little woozy.
The Herald of Dust is unavailable at the moment. Cerebella, it is your turn.
Okay, well, I read a book when I was a little girl. It was like called Alice in Wonderland. And so I'm gonna like peek into the room. I'm gonna say, what would be really cool if that, guy with the gorgeous hair would just get like really, really big. And I bet he could just smash that golem. So I'm gonna cast Enlarge on Zilloff. I'm sorry. I'm getting
Stop helping me!
I always thought the same thing.
Well, you're the first one I see when I peek in the room. You're like, and plus I have a thing for the hair. So all right, we'll cast that. And that I put that in the chat too. So you get to do a little extra damage with your weapons. So
Sweet.
oh, you should look in there now, Clack. It's so cool. He's really big.
Oh, let me see.
He's like weeping as he's giant. Like,
So sorry.
Yeah, you're for sure towering over the golem at this point. And so that'll bring us to Clack.
He peeks in again. He's like, you know what? I think he's handling it really well. Good job, Zillon. And then he's gonna fire off another crossbow bolt.
Hits.
Oh, sweet. Oh, not bad. 6.
Doom. Sticks into
Dunk.
him.
Nice. We're little by little getting there, and then back behind the door. That's it for me.
Baz.
Let's see. Baz is gonna 10, 20, 25. He's gonna scoot over here. He's gonna do he's gonna kind of sneaking over, and he stands up and he's got his daggers and he's gonna do a dagger attack. That hits, right?
And you do have advantage, so you can roll it again just in case it's a crit or something.
No.
Okay. So the 15 hits. And total 12. All right. Another slash into the flesh.
I think he'll take for his second, he'll do a second hand with his second dagger on him while he's there. That hits.
And that'll hit. And see. You don't have any kind of feats or anything that deal with 2-weapon fighting or anything, do you?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think I have any feats.
So the damage on the second one will be 3 points.
Did I do that wrong?
It's just it's like this weird thing with like when you use an offhand weapon as a bonus action, you don't actually get the ability mod. So it's just like a straight.
Oh,
So
okay.
it'll be
You'll have to tell me how to do that sometime.
Yeah, it's okay because like it'll tell me the breakdown of what it was. So it'll be 3 points.
Okay.
So, all right. That will bring us to Zilloff.
Weeping. He says, "I don't deserve it," and he's just gonna go ahead and like try to attack this guy. And here we go with the maul.
And
a 9.
A 9 will
I'm
hit.
gonna. Oh, geez Louise, that's awesome. All right. Damage. And I think I might use a little bit more Smitey Smite to try to finish this guy off.
And you do get the extra D1.
Oh, you're right. Thank you.
Okay.
No, I did not. Let me do that now. Let me just do a roll. Boy, I really don't want to help.
Well, that's just ungrateful.
And I will smite. So here we go. £15.
And as you
Radiant.
imbue the mall with whatever divine energy, wherever that's coming from, you knock into this form, towering over him. You're larger. Your form is like pretty much like you're encapsulating pretty much the entire room. Your head is just barely underneath the ceiling, and so you strike down at him, and the golem now seems like equal opponent with you in terms of strength and his resilience to the wound that you were inflicting upon him. He doubles over, he trips over that table and comes crashing down, and Baz, you have to like kind of step out of the way as the big thing kind of tumbles like a tree being cleaved in the woods, and it just does not get back up after it falls. You are out of combat for the moment. However, there is no not really sure where that Herald of Dust went. He has not emerged back into the room, and there is no evidence or suggestion as to where he went. Those of you that are out in the hallway, you never heard any footsteps or anything like that, which leads you to believe that whatever he did, he actually literally teleported somewhere else. Not that he went invisible or something like that.
Well, I'm glad to see the rest of you are doing great. And like he just like topples to a knee for a second because he's in a bad way. I'll be fine. Let's just find a way out of this place. I can handle it. I can take one more.
Wasn't there a second guy?
Yeah. Where did the doctor guy go? Why isn't he here?
He appears to have fled. I'm not sure where it's, but best we keep moving. I want to get out of here. And I will rally myself to recoup something.
Maybe there's some medicine or something here that you could take and feel a lot better.
I already did, but thank you.
Baz,
Is anyone else hurt?
As there's some kind of mending of wounds and things like that are happening. Baz, you were standing on the other side of that table when the flesh golem fell. And you saw something happen. An object. This thing was being like dissected. Like it had its chest cavity was being like kind of torn apart. You see an object drop out of its chest. A little silver key kind of drops out, and it's full of just the entrails of this thing. But it's unmistakable that it is like a metal object in the shape of a key that has dropped out of it and fallen to the floor beside it.
I take like one tip of my dagger and like lift it up just to like kind of inspect it a little bit and be like, does anybody know what this is?
I think that's a key.
It was inside of that guy. Now it's outside of that guy. Anybody ever seen anything like this before? I mean, I know it's a key.
Okay, good. I'm glad we established that.
And it is the city of doors, so I bet there's a lot of keys around.
Oh yeah.
I'm smarter than I look.
I guess that's why you're royalty.
Seeing that Baldwin is in a bad way, this is a morgue, so I don't think I'm gonna find anything, but he's gonna kind of explore the room and see if there's anything that might help with his situation.
In terms of medicines or anything that look like medicines to you, you don't see anything that's obvious as such. You see a lot of unlabeled jars and things like that. There's like a block of what appears to be wax over on the table.
Mm-hmm.
But nothing that fits the description of what you're searching for.
Okay. That kind of makes sense. This is a place where someone's already dead. But you never know. Yeah,
I
we should
appreciate the
get out.
sentiment, but I'll be fine for now. Maybe once I have a chance to myself, I can look after myself better. Anyways, where's the exit to this damned place?
Well, I'm certainly happy that I had my equipment with me. Does anybody think that they have anything they left behind that they'd like to go and get?
Oh yeah, he goes to pick up the sword that he dropped because it was too heavy. Are any of you can get any use of this? I seem to have a new power that I should cultivate, and am just too powerful for this sword anymore.
Give
What
it to
kind of
him.
sword is
He
that?
seems to wield it just well.
Give it to who?
I point towards Zilloff.
Who now has shrunk back down, because after a minute you will go back to your normal size.
Here you are. And then he's gonna go and hand a short sword over to you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
You didn't. There's no. There's no reason for you all to stick with me.
Okay.
Well, you're really good at matching. I think that's a really good reason to stay with you is, you seem very capable when bad things happen.
Yeah. I guess. I don't know. Whatever this is, it's happening. Whoever this is. But I'm not. What you see is not who I am. No.
It's okay. It's your dream self.
Mm.
My dream self isn't here.
I like my dream self if that's the case.
I'm so squishy. He's gonna like dig through his bag some more. And when he finds some armor, he's like, oh, there is a god. And then he's gonna start putting the armor on.
Okay. Spend some time armoring up.
Do you
While,
want these extra arms?
I'm sorry.
Do you want these extra arms? The flesh golem's arms?
God.
Oh.
I mean, you did request them, to be honest, and he doesn't seem to be using them anymore. I think he'd be psychotic to do so, but
He does go over and like pick up like lift by the wrist, and he kind of like looks at it as if he's like sizing it up. He's like, too big. It's not gonna work.
These are big bones. This guy.
Big bones. Yeah. I need the movement, and my torso is shorter now. How am I gonna get my arms back? The elbows would bump into each other. Will bump into my second set of shoulders. And he seems to now kind of be thinking like, how do I don't have the abdomen anymore? Where is it called? The thorax. Whatever. I don't have the part that holds the limbs. He's back on it again. He's like, okay, at least I'm less squishy. I could be more helpful.
So
I wonder if that key goes to the door. Sorry, that was a long pause.
As Baz hears you talking about your dream self. He kind of like looks off like into the distance for a minute. He just kind of like the air around him ripples and he turns into like looks completely different. Like looks like a human man now with like, I don't know, probably brown hair. He has brown hair, dark brown hair. And yeah. And he's like, "Oh, better. Okay, yeah, this is better."
You could do that. You could change. Can we all do that?
Change what?
Like what we look. We could all do that, right? How did you do that?
I don't know. The queen said your dream self, so I just kind of dreamt about what I looked like before, and here I am.
If you saw who I was, you would not be helping me. He's gonna close his eyes and try real hard. Does he change back?
He does. Turns into so which there's like a version 1, a version 2, and a version 3 of Zilloff. Like what are we seeing?
Really?
Yeah.
Holy crap. I think he's gonna go version 3.
You're a changeling, right?
No.
I am.
I'm a human paladin.
Oh, you're a human paladin. Okay.
Mm.
Sorry. You don't. I've got. Oh, I see what happened on the over. I got it.
I was like, what? We figured it out?
Oh yeah.
Shall we?
Bummer.
Whoopsie. You're like, yeah, you can totally change.
Careful there, buddy. Your veins he's about to pop out of your forehead.
I'm changing.
Doesn't
That's
seem
not
to
a-
work for me. I'm still green.
I'm still soft. I just imagine like Zilloff being like, "That's not a vein, that's another eye coming right up." I'm going to blink.
Well, perhaps there's answers outside of this horrible, wretched place.
All right. How about this? How about I stick with you to get out of here? Right? And then we're good. Yeah?
You trying to get rid of us already?
No, once we're out of here. Here. Gotta get
Still
out of
know-
this.
I
Don't
still know
know.
where here is. They mentioned
yeah.
a place called Sigil. I've never read about it in any books.
No. Sigil. No, I haven't heard of it either.
Heard of a thing called a sigil before, but I don't think it's the same.
So, just to set the scene, because I'm not sure if you would be spending as much time as you are exploring each other's backgrounds with the context. You definitely hear moans and things like that that feel closer than they were before. And you've got, a member of whoever these Heralds of the Dust that knows that you're here and seemed very concerned that you were up walking about.
If we see him again, should we just play dead? Do you think that'll convince him? Maybe he'll leave us alone.
They seem very interested in the dead. Like, and he's gonna point to the flesh golem. And then he's gonna be like, you know what? I'm just gonna try that door. I don't know what it does, but I'm gonna try the door. He's
Which
gonna
there's at least 7.
the one. Sorry, the one with the levers.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was shutting this one because I thought you were going to try the. Okay, you can go out in the hallway. Sorry.
It's okay. I've hit a wall. How do I leave?
There's a door there, so if you open it up, it is the same one that Baz identified earlier.
Yes. Sorry, this hallway is getting him stuck.
I know. You have to like go up and then over rather than.
There we go. Okay, got it.
Okay.
Okay.
So, I just want to kind of do a survey of what everybody is doing. So, Clack, you're heading back to the door that had the levers on it.
Correct.
And Baz, what are you up to?
I think I'd go up to back up to where the I looked through the window. Did I leave the thing open?
I'm not sure. What do you think? It would be however you left it.
I think I would have, because it made a lot of noise when I moved it, so I wouldn't have moved it back.
Sounds good. So you head back over there as well. How about Baldwin?
Following suit, like entering in the hallway and just waiting.
And Cerebella?
Well, if that block of wax was pointed out to us, I think I might like to grab that, because then we could make a key impression if we ever need to. So if other doors need keys, we're ready. So am I allowed? I don't know. If
Yeah,
you would
it's just like a block. Like it's definitely like more than enough to make an impression of a key.
Okay. So I'll just grab that, and then I will follow the rest of the people if I can get through the doorway.
Yes. They don't have like the thing like that automatically updates yet, so I had to make this, and it's probably a little rough. So
it's just because the way the squares are, but I got through.
Yeah. And Zilloff, anything you're up to?
Zilloff will be behind the party.
Okay.
He's not gonna mope around. He's mopey enough.
You know, if we're looking for these keys, and there was another body on the table over there, I wonder if there's a key inside of that guy too.
Do you have like a knife or something that you can slice them open?
I do. I don't really want to, but I will.
I think let's not go around defiling the dead even more than we already are supposed to be, I guess.
Okay, that's good. That's a good point.
So Clack, you kind of were the leader of this. You led everybody over to this place, back over to this door.
Yes.
I hold out the key to you.
All right. I feel so uncomfortable being the leader, but Clack is probably loving it. Yes.
So
Let's see.
Just to be clear, there isn't like a keyhole on this door.
Not for this one. He's gonna hand it back.
All right, I'll take it.
He is going to swap the positions of the levers. So I forget which one you said was which. I think you said red down, blue up, or vice versa. He's just gonna flop them.
Okay, so blue is down, and then you want to put red up?
Yes.
Okay. So you do that. And I believe you said that the window was open yet, Baz, right? Like you didn't shut that? And I think you might be muted.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I was. Yeah, I left it open because it was loud, and I wouldn't have closed it again.
So what you see is that room, like there's like clearly like a ember red glow coming from the window, and you could just see like light up that entire hallway. For probably about like 60 seconds. Like it's a good minute of that happening before it subsides.
Did the levers change positions after the fire stops? Or they just stay put?
They would stay the same, yeah.
Just gonna flip him back to the original positions.
And when you so you bring the red lever down, when you bring the blue one back up, there's probably like your ears are hearing that there's some kind of mechanism by the door that's clicking.
Okay. He's gonna do the red one by itself and move that one again.
So while the blue lever is up, you seem like you're unable to flip the red switch.
Okay.
Like it doesn't budge.
Gotcha. He's then gonna try to open the door.
It opens.
Okay, he closes it. He's gonna flip the blue switch and try to open the door again.
It is locked.
Okay. He's gonna try to flip the red switch.
Another minute of flames in the chamber.
Okay, we have found the incinerator. Cool.
There's another doorway at the end of it, right?
Yes.
Okay, he's gonna unlock the door.
Okay.
Um,
I'm just gonna open the door for now, so you can like see what you would like see.
okay.
Yeah, I think now you can kind of see, which is
Yeah.
sorry. The dimensions aren't quite right there.
No, you're good. Okay, so he's gonna unlock the door, and I believe you said there was like a broom and dustpan
Yes.
near here. He's gonna look to either Baldwin or Zilloff. Be like, hey, one of you guys like just really jam this in here so they can't move the fire lever?
I mean, he has my hammer, so
I wonder if I might have pythons actually.
Okay. He'll do it. He'll try to jam it in there as best he can. Right,
Am
so
I
it won't be-
able to? I can cast. I would cast Mage Hand, but is it able to hold things in place like that?
It can, but it can't. I think it's like what, up to 10 pounds or 5 pounds. Like it's not super strong,
Yeah, I know. I don't know where it doesn't say there what it.
but it can up to that limit. It's just
I don't know.
Oh, an incinerator. I wish I would have known that sooner. It would have been a lot easier, huh?
Don't get any ideas.
So you're trying to go in here? Is that what it is? Is that what we're doing?
To the other side. But I don't want the thing to lock and catch on fire.
well, this
So-
door has two sides to it, or there's one of the hallway and this both ends out. There's also like a peeking window, such as this door at the other end. How we know we're not being watched already?
Mm.
Can
Or
I?
What if they have levers on the other side of that door?
I got that. That's what I was insinuating.
Yeah.
Your Majesty.
No, I mean, you were saying being watched, but like if it's were you saying it could come from? I didn't catch that part. I'm sorry.
Yes, that's what I was trying to aim at.
Okay.
Could I try to sneak through there and peek through the other side of the door, or can I see if from here? Can we see if is there a little window on that side as well?
Yeah. Yep. It's like the same as this side.
Is it open?
It is not open.
Like we open the door, can we see if is there an inside slider?
No, there isn't.
So if I go across, there's no way to peek through the door.
Correct.
But it's closed, so they can't see if anybody's in here.
It seems to me, it makes sense for me to go through here, but the rest of you, I don't know if we want to go through the incinerator, right?
Well, I think we could just go see if the door's unlocked on the other side.
And why are we thinking this is a better way than those other doors we haven't checked? Is there a reason for that?
Well, because it was mentioned that this kind of had like a symmetrical aspect to it. So I was thinking, like, if we went to that room and it was where there was a dude on a operating table with a very angry man, maybe that's the same thing in the other one. By the way, which way are the groans coming from?
That's a good
Hard
question.
to tell. Like it's kind of echoey, but you don't hear them as much right now.
That was my thought process. If we want to check out the other door, we can. I just recommend doing so quietly.
Well, I could go up and check on this door quietly.
Sounds good. So, Baz, you head up to that direction, and you know, you do your roguey things, and you check out the door, and you're being very careful. But ultimately, your hope is to like take a peek in here and see what you see.
I mean, yeah. Is there any windows? It's just it's a closed
It's
door.
another closed iron door, but
Yeah. I would like to maybe see if I could quietly open the door and peek in and get a sense of what is in that room.
so within that room, as you open it up, very cold, and almost as soon as you kind of open up the door and swing it in, actually, I think it would swing towards you. You'd open it and it would come towards you. Like you can see your breath on the air, that frigid. And around the room, there seems to be the walls are kind of lined with like almost like what you would imagine like the inside of a crypt that has like doors and turns the dead within the walls. It's kind of like that. Like you can see like that kind of mechanism, like drawers in the walls. That based on the ghoulishness of this place, you're assuming that there's probably bodies or corpses contained within.
And is there any? Can I see any like doors that look like they would go away from the center of this space? So like doors to the north. Is that what? Am I seeing doors to the north up there?
No, there's
I'm
no
looking
external doors. Just like this is like a dead end.
Okay. So yeah, I would. So it's just the cold seems like it's coming from this refrigerated walls,
That's what it seems like. Yeah.
and there's probably a bunch of dead things in there that may or may not be actually all the way dead.
I mean, one way to know.
Isn't
You're
it?
probably right.
There's probably two ways. To...
Not so
well,
subtle, this place.
I think I'm gonna come down and tell them that like that's what's happening there. It's cold up there. It's hot over here. I don't know. It looks like there's no doors out of there though. Do you want to go up that way? Pull some drawers open?
There is no one right answer, is there?
Doesn't seem to be.
Maybe try a different door. Unless you want me to open another door. I have no problem doing that.
I don't trust him with the doors.
It's probably wise not to trust the guy with the death wish, isn't it? Because he'll lead us all to our damnation.
Well, which door is left? It's just the one in the main hallway, right?
It's just that other one that's like up over this way, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to open that one or do you want to go through the incinerator?
Maybe just listen at it and see if you hear any squishy
Sure.
sounds or
I'll go listen at the door and see if I hear any
sounds of
squishy.
death. Yeah.
All right, so you head up to that door and you take a listen. You hear like it almost sounds like voices. And there's like a lot of like very dramatic like sounds like, and then whoosh, the man swung down from the rafters on a rope. And there's like, it sounds like it's like someone's narrating something, and then you hear just like kind of like kind of a rapping sound, like multiple rapping sounds like this, like vaguely sounds like applause, but there's like funny voices being put to dialogue, and yeah.
Does I have an idea of how many different voices I'm hearing? Like,
Give me a perception check.
um,
So based on the clapping, like it doesn't sound like flesh to flesh claps. It feels like kind of more of like a rapping sound, clattering sound. You think there might be 3 distinct entities that are creating this bone clacking that you're hearing. And then as far as like the voices are concerned, it kind of sounds like 2. Like
Does
two
one of-
two entities like mimicking voices for all these different characters that they're trying to bring to life.
So possibly 5 creatures in there, possibly.
Yep.
And the voices don't sound like the guy who ran away, who blinked out.
No.
I would share that, and I would say, "Do you want it to go in there?" And then I would actually go, "Yes, you're using yes."
Some are saying no, some are saying
I would go.
I'll go though.
I
Just
would say
me.
I think I can. I think I can. And I would change into my best depiction of the Herald of Dust.
Oh,
Okay.
you're very good at that. That's very convincing.
Is that what he looked like? Am I good? Do I look good?
I mean, you look like him.
My voice should be
Yeah.
sounding like that too now.
A little more blood would do just the trick.
Like,
Remember.
I'll smear my hands on you. I could go open the door, just look in, and be like, "Whoops, wrong door," and then.
Go ahead.
So, Boz, you're incognito gonna take a peek.
Yep.
All right, so you peek in there.
Whoops, I moved a little bit.
Yeah. Sorry, I was just maybe positioning you so you can see there are definitely 3 skeletons that are kind of positioned around the room watching. There's like this kind of curtain that's drawn out, and like little puppets, like little string puppets that are kind of dancing around it. One of them's just like this little red figure that's just like na 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 Elmo's world. And the voices are just like, "Oh, look at all of our debtors here in the audience. Oh, we're so happy to have you here. Tonight's performance is brought to you by the Heralds of Dust."
Okay, let me get this straight. I see three skeletons around the room.
Yep.
The skeletons
enthralled.
are the audience to this puppet show.
Yep. And like the strings are just like floating, like there's no one controlling them or whatever, but they're just animated and moving about. The puppets are teaching lessons to the deceased about how to behave and be dead, I guess.
Oh.
Proper etiquette, good manners.
Oh, can I listen in a little bit, sort of see if I can pick anything up?
Yeah.
It's just nonsense. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, at one point they're trying to like indicate like different types of groans mean different things, like what you need, like, yeah. But nobody seems to like really mind that you have stepped into the room. The skeletons maybe for a second, maybe like turn to look at you, but then turn their attention back to the performance.
Can I see like where this activity is coming from? Like how these puppets are moving? I mean, I know there's no.
They're just suspended in the air and almost like they're animated or being manipulated by some unseen force.
So I don't see any. Okay. I would like to just kind of, can I take a little peek around the room more? Like go can I just try to move my guy?
Sure.
Okay. Okay, there's the skeletons I see. And then are they up on a riser? Or is it just
It's like a little curtain, that they're kind of dancing above the curtain. It's not really a stage, I guess, per se. Just
I'm gonna peek around the curtain and see what's behind the curtain.
Nothing. You don't see anything behind there.
And
Go ahead.
Oh, is there anything like else in the rear of this room? Like, what is this barrier that's right in front of me here?
I guess around the room you just see kind of. Yeah, what are these objects? Desks. We'll just say they're seem like desks. They've got some belongings. Yeah.
What kind of stuff's on those desks? I want to look and see if there's anything useful on there.
We'll say in front of you see there's kind of like a purse. A leather purse.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna open it?
Nope. Do the skeletons have any distinguishing marks? Like, do they look identical, or are they wearing clothing or anything like that?
They are not wearing anything.
Okay. I have a feeling that these belongings on the tables belong to these skeletons, because we had our stuff in piles in the morgue. I don't want to steal anything from the skeletons. So I think I would just back out of the room.
Try to nope out of there.
And just kind of let everybody know what's going on there. Ask anybody if they know anything about skeletons or like magic puppets. You guys know anything about magic puppets? The red one?
Skeletons, yes. Puppets,
familiar.
no.
The red one was familiar to me in some way, but I can't grasp it.
I'm at a loss. I mean, I know what skeletons are, but you said they were moving? Wait, did you say they were moving or no?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
a whole show.
Okay, I just
Singing.
it was so
Puppets are the skeletons.
it was so unbelievable. I need to hear it again.
The puppets. The puppets were singing and dancing. The skeletons were the audience. Very polite audience.
Zilloff is thinking he chose the right room to open up and go into the first time. It would have been a major bummer going in this one.
Elmo's world.
There were these things on the table in there, but it looked like, there was a purse, specifically a purse. Maybe a lipstick and some, I don't know, a lighter. Maybe a key inside of there.
Well, we've yet to find a keyhole, so maybe we first find what the key we have opens up.
Well, I guess the leads are we going to go up or down the incinerator hallway?
Go cold or go hot?
In or out? Up or down? Wrong or right? Where are we going?
Let me check. Let me take a look at this incinerator real quick. He's gonna see. Is the door locked? There's a latch.
There's not a latch. It seems like it's tied to the lever. Like the lever,
Okay.
The blue lever either opens or closes opens or locks the door.
Okay. Sounds good. And the door's currently open. I could swing it open.
Yeah, either way that you want it to be. I don't remember exactly where we left it, but
All right. Well, how about I go check out this other side, and I'll let you guys know what's going on. Yeah.
sounds
Oh,
good.
wait. How about this? How about we tie a rope to your leg, and that way, if you burn to a crisp, we can pull you back.
Whatever.
You know, we can pull you out of the fire faster.
Yeah, that sounds good. Whatever.
Anybody got a rope?
I think I do. Mm-hmm. All I can think now is Schmelmo's world.
I don't know. Yeah.
Schmelmo.
I should have came up with something better for you, but you know, it is what it is.
Schmelmo's pretty solid.
That's pretty good. I do have rope.
The fire will probably burn the rope too, but if we're really fast, maybe we can get you back in time.
It doesn't matter. He's gonna go ahead and once you tie it off, he's gonna go forward. All right, here we go.
All right.
So it's
rope
difficult
is
for me to
tied. Yeah, oh, you got it. So who's holding on to this rope? I just want to get like a sense of, or just like everybody,
I can help.
everybody
I'm
that's
not
out
very
there.
strong, but yeah.
So, Zilloff, you start to make your way down this hallway. You probably get to maybe about halfway, and then both of the doors slam shut, or like the one door that was open, and you all see like the lever like flips.
Which lever? The blue one or the red one?
The blue one.
Okay. I'm gonna go grab the red lever and hold it like where it is.
I'm gonna, if possible, I'm gonna take out one of the pythons and my hammer and like try to hammer it in place. I don't know if we ended up doing that with the.
No, don't do that.
Okay.
Don't do that.
Or like so I'm thinking my thinking is that way the red lever doesn't come down, so it doesn't.
You can start. You were not going to have enough time to do all that. Baz,
Okay.
you go over and you try to grab the lever. Give me a strength check.
Oh God, I'm so weak.
We have rerolls.
So strength. It's just the top, right? Strength.
Yep.
Okay.
A straight strength check. Okay, and you want to use a reroll on that?
Yeah.
Very funny, guys. Very funny.
Okay.
I get it. Huh?
We're trying to help.
The little window like opens up, Zilloff, and you can see that man. The doctor is on the other side, and you can see he like signals to somebody, now, and the entire chamber lights up in flames.
Can I move the? Can I? Oh, I can't. So
It's all happening so fast.
Okay.
You attempted, you tried
Pull the rope. Pull the rope.
to help.
Yeah. Are we able to, like, when we see the door slam? I know we wouldn't get them through the door, but closer to it, like, would we be able to hold the rope at all?
So unfortunately, because of the nature of the door slamming on the rope, like you all, you just don't have. Yeah.
Okay. Makes sense.
55 points of fire damage. What is your hit point maximum?
28.
Don't forget your temporary hit points there, bud.
Oh wow. So I guess currently I have, with that temporary hit points, I currently have 37.
Okay. So this would be you're still alive, right?
I would be death saving throw time.
Okay. Interesting.
Uh-oh.
We don't have time to resolve this, unfortunately.
What?
So, yeah, we will start on this next time.
Oh. Oh no.
So, that is where we are at. Zilloff in the middle of the incinerator at... Yeah, I wish we had like 30 more minutes. We could see what happens or plays out. I can't say more than that, unfortunately. So that's where we're at. Thanks everyone. Cliffhanger. Thanks for hanging out with us, everybody. So a little bit of a cliffhanger there as we wrap up the session. Zilloff, once again, bit of a brazier there on the floor.
It doesn't even hurt. Zilloff has been through so much. It's not even pain. It's just like,
So thanks everybody for hanging out here tonight. Hope you enjoyed our first session of the new Planescape campaign. Turn of Fortune. Fate, right? I keep forgetting what it's called. Fortune's Wheel.
Fortune's Wheel.
So if this is your first time hanging out with us, please do jump into the Discord. Here's the link to that in the chat. Or if you're watching this as the replay, the Discord link will be in the video description. So jump in there. A lot of the games that we run here on the channel, we do just signups for, or we just ask people in the Discord if they want to sign up and be a part of this. So pretty open and easy to plug into. What else do we have going on? I do have a couple of community games this weekend. I think they are all pretty down on players, so we could use more people. So if you are interested in plugging in, this would be a great weekend. We've got a game on Friday the 13th at 8 p.m. The Sigil Strangler. It was going to be there's a serial killer on the loose in Sigil, and you're the detectives that are coming in to solve it. Or Casey's got one, I think that's Saturday morning. I think it's at 10 a.m. He's got a sign up in the channel. I think going to another one of the Domains of Dread. So check those things out. Thank you so much for the follow, Sonnet Sparrow. Glad you could jump in and hang out with us here tonight. That's it. I think that's everything we got going on for the rest of the week. So, let's see, who do we got online? We will pass a raid, I think, over to the Goodman Games people. They are streaming, so we'll head over there to say hi. Thanks, everybody. Have a good night.
Thank you.
See ya. When is the next time we play? It's like a month from now. So this is a pretty big cliffhanger, but we'll see you in a month.
See you in a month.